The group has said that this decision on mandates was not taken lightly. We talked about it for a long time. We worked through a lot of issues, but we saw it as the next evolution in our ongoing workplace safety posture. Is that how you see it, as workplace safety?
Oh, absolutely, Carl. And look, I am so proud of the NAM team. I mean, after all, manufacturers were responsible for the vaccine. We were responsible for getting us to this point where we can protect our fellow citizens as well as ourselves and our families. We had a 94% vaccine acceptance rate before we imposed the mandate. And since then, I'm happy to say my team doesn't even know this yet. So if they're watching, they will find out we've achieved 100%. And I'm thrilled because our team cares about not only themselves and their families, but also the people that we interact with every single day, our 14,000 member manufacturers across the country. It's the responsible thing to do, and I'm really happy that Team NAM came through.
What do you think is going to happen in HR departments when a moment comes where a worker says, you know what, make me, either fire me or change your mind, and the company has to say, we have to let you go?
Well, look, I mean, I hate to say it, but we were prepared to do that at the NAM, and we understood that there might be those who felt that they weren't going to get the vaccine and they didn't have a medical or religious reason for not doing so. We didn't have that issue. I don't think that is going to happen in most cases. It is a consideration, and let's be upfront about it. We have a very severe worker shortage in our country right now. It's why the NAM has been so focused on our Creators Wanted campaign to attract that next generation of manufacturing workers. And we're in competition now all across every sector for workers. But in the end, it's better to have live employees than sick or dead ones. So this is something that I think all employers are going to be grappling with. And we see our manufacturing members. Cleveland Cliffs just announced today that they have a 75% acceptance rate because they had a great incentive program. We've got Tyson's and Pfizer and Texas Instruments that have put out a vaccine mandate. So I think you're going to see more and more companies trying to do the right thing.
That was my question, Jay. It's David. What you're seeing from your members. I mean, you mentioned a number of them, but do you have a sense overall in terms of where they stand, and or that more and more of them are going to start to mandate vaccines as well amongst their employee base?
You know, what I hear from every single CEO that we represent is that their number one concern are their employees, the health of their employees, the health of their employees' families and their communities. They're grappling with some tough issues, David. They don't call it novel for no reason. This is something we haven't experienced in this country for over 100 years. And 100 years ago, we didn't have the technology and the medicine and the science that we do today. You know, it's become political at times, but it doesn't need to be. The last administration, through Operation Warp Speed, helped develop a vaccine in just record time with all the safety protocols in place. This administration is executing the vaccinations across the country. It's a bipartisan effort, a nonpartisan effort, I would say, to make sure that our communities are safe, that our country is safe, and that the world can return to normal. It's the only way it's going to happen. We know that.